and Tanzania. That is just amazing, an amazing day it is for these two teams, all of them from the same country. But again, we are here at the stadium to witness amazing match between them. They got a battle for this amazing position of the African Championship. That's the Team Zanzibar versus Team Kenya. This is courtesy of the African Kabaddi Union. Stay relaxed on your seats, wherever you are, wherever it is, Kampala, Uganda, Mombasa, or Tanzania. Sit back and relax to witness this amazing match. It is Team Zanzibar versus Team Kenya versus Team Tanzania. Remember, my name is Hagai Derek Joalab, the one and only commentator from the African Kabaddi Union. Sit back to witness the thrilling match that is going to happen any moment from now. And again, just to mention to you some of the starting seven of Team Zanzibar. We have Hassan, Asina, that is the starting seven of Team Zanzibar. Hassan, Asina, Amina, Ali, Naifit, Haja, Musa, Hamad, Kasim, Abdallah, Idrissa, and Combo. That is the team of Team Zanzibar. Look on the other side of Team Tanzania, we have Saidi, Sofina, Lula, Fatuma, Hassan, Stara, Nina, Juma, and Sharon. That is Team Tanzania. Ladies and gentlemen, we have amazing matches here. The referees here, Seru Jamal and Isaac Kodiwur. That is the team that is going to take us through this amazing match. That is Team Tanzania facing Team Zanzibar. Look at them, amazing ladies here. Team Tanzania joining us onto the mat. Remember, Team Tanzania just lost their match against Team Uganda 40 minutes ago, but they showed quite a good game there against Team Uganda. But Uganda are one of the best teams in Africa. The Ugandan teams are one of the best in Africa. And now there comes Team Zanzibar, walking majestically onto the mat to battle their team. That is Team Tanzania. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a real game. This is going to be a sweet one. Relax and enjoy the clash between these two strong teams. Team Zanzibar versus Team Kenya. Remember, Zanzibar participated in the previous year's African Women's Championship that was held in Uganda, Kampala. That is in 2023. But now they're here once more. This amazing championship here in Nairobi, Kenya. Team Zanzibar versus Team Tanzania. Makofi kwa shangwe na vigelegele mashabikia Team Tanzania and Team Zanzibar. Makofi tena, makofi na shangwe na vigelegele. Team Zanzibar versus team Tanzania. This is Isaac Reward taking charge of the referees at the center. It's the coin tossing session. Team Zanzibar facing the team captain over Zanzibar, Hassan, and Fatuma taking team. That is the team captain of Team Tanzania. Quite a game, quite an energy for these two strong teams. They are here in Nairobi, Kenya to battle, be the champions of the African Kabaddi women's coin tossing session. It's going to be a 40 minutes, a clean 40 minutes dance. That is the first half has 20 minutes and the second half another 20 minutes dance. Photo session for Team Zanzibar. That is Team Tanzania on a photo session. Wanaita Zanzibar Kabaddi, Tanzania Kabaddi. Wale watoto wa Amina wako hapa. Naona wameandika jezi yao, ladies first, Team Zanzibar 2024 Kabaddi teams champions. Mother participated, Team Zanzibar participated in the African Women's Championship, that is Uganda, in 2023, where Ugandans, she gladiators emerged victorious in the amazing matches that day. The photo session. Then we wait for the first whistle from Isaac Odiwar. That is the first whistle, meaning the first read. And Mayfate taking it down. Mayfate. Look at that block again, Almighty. She takes it home quickly. She gives up. That was a quick one. She goes back home. That's a reader safe. Say no jersey polling in Kabaddi. What amazing start for Team Zanzibar. Bonus plus point. Team Zanzibar taking out one defender of Team. The technicality in and out, tacking in. Look at that, another raid. Lula. That is loser from Tanzania. The right corner. Stepping. But she says no, let me go back for a defense. Amina. Ankle hold, no. Quick another touch point for Amina. She takes 2 points home again. Wanasema wamewasha kuwasha. The stadium is a little bit calm. No noise, a little tension here and there. But that is Team Zanzibar. Look at the strategy. Look at the corners of Zanzibar, right and left. And that is Fatuma. Look at that, amazing double tie hold. The back hold, quick support taking Fatuma out. That is Fatuma. She goes out. Remember, she's one of the best raiders in Team Tanzania. Another point to Team Zanzibar. Zanzibari wale watoto wa Amina. One-on-one raid. She gives up. Ali wanasema tuliza moyo, tuko hapa ndani ya stadium kuwakilisha Zanzibari. Vile wale wa Tanzania wanasema kwamba wako hapa kumenyana nanyi Team Zanzibar. With their coach there. First time out strategy for both teams. A little wisdom on how they're going to tackle this amazing team that is Team Tanzania. And remember, This is the African Women's Kabaddi Championship in Nairobi, Kenya, JKUAT Halls. The whistle here from Isaac Dewar. Fatuma from Tanzania on a raid at the right corner. At the center, Fatuma. A block again. Oh, mighty tackle there. That a quick support. A team unity. Wako pamoja, wako moja. Wanapambana na wale wa team Tanzania. Knife 8 once more. The left corner getting a bonus. Wamemfungulia bonus. She steps with a kick, with the energy. Hand stretching, but not yet. Well, this is their second match. Another dive. Oh no! Look at that again at the center line with the clean 2 points. Habatishi anaenda na kurudi na points after points. Each raid, she comes back home with a point. To touching. Look at that. Look at the defense. Look at the left corner. The raider should be careful of the left corner. Block again. Amazing. There's a push and fall. She says, I'll take you out. I'll take you out. And you're going out. There's no escaping. And you're out of the lobby. A lot of tension there. She tenses. But remember, what's in wale wa Amina. Team Zanzibar facing Team Tanzania. Courtesy of the African Kabaddi Union. JKUAT holds Nairobi, Kenya. A double tie hold again. Look at that quick hesitation, but the support. They say, right now, you won't go back. You won't go back. This is our point, and we are taking you home. Team Zanzibar. Another point to Team Tanzania. Look at that hand stretching, toe touch. She takes it. She takes it. Another quick one. Good strategy for Fatuma. Knife 8. And a point to Team Tanzania. Defender out. Knife 8. And knife 8. The left corner. She's a right reader, indeed. Stepping. Amazing attempt there from the right in. The left in, I mean. The grip wasn't so sure. Another double tie hold again. But this time round, look at that. Almost at the center line. Fatuma, she's really fighting for Team Tanzania. She's really fighting. She's really fighting. Yeye ndio Simba. Look at that. Hassan. Look at the energy of Hassan. That kick. There's a scorpion kick there, Hassan. Hand stretching Hassan. Hassan again. The left corner, right corner. A block. Kumkunja kweli. Look at the fight, super tackle. That is a super tackle for Team Tanzania, in favor of Team Tanzania. And it seems this defense haven't landed Team Tanzania. Fatuma. A surprise catch, but Fatuma says, I'll reach to the center line regardless of your surprise catch. That is the center line. Hassan reaches the center line. Another raid. This is the first half of this amazing match. Team Tanzania versus Team Zanzibar. On stretching, to touching. Amina. Again, Amina dives. I reach to the center line. That is good and from Amina. That's a good one from Amina. At 3 outs. Good start for them. Fatuma. The energy is on. Fatuma stepping. Reach to the center line. Just a reach to the center line. Fatuma. The point to Team. Knife 8. A fight. Left corner. Double tie hold. She fights. It's just amazing the energy that the strength of Knife 8, the strength. She's quite an explicit rider. So Zanzibar versus Team Tanzania. Watoto wa Amina. The readiness of the right corner. Block again, a chain work. But there's a reach the center line. The blocks are just amazing. The blocks are just amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Number 2 defenders out. 2 points to Team Tanzania. 2 touching, kicking there. Amina. A bonus point for Team Zanzibar. Amina amewasha kuwasha leo. Amina ndiye. Look at that, a dash. He kicks again. She kicks again. Stretching, but not yet. But that's a good energy. The Tanzanian player. The left corner. She's very careful. She's very, very careful. That is the left corner. Amina. To touching Amina and a dive there. Huyo ndiye Amina wa Team Zanzibar. Wanasema wamechukua bonus. Lakini kwa kweli that is left for the umpire to know. That's a TV umpire review. That's a review. Amina, team captain, Team Zanzibar na Team Tanzania. That is team captain. Fatuma ndiye team captain, Team Tanzania. Amina naye yupo hapo. Anasema amechukua bonus and a point, but that is just left for the team. That is TV umpires to decide on that. It is just amazing how we see these 2 teams battling here at the stadium, at the J-Quarter halls. Remember, we are live on our social media platforms. That is on African Kabaddi Union TV, courtesy of the African Kabaddi Union. This is the African Kabaddi Women's Championship. The first one was in Uganda, Kampala. Na saa hizi tuko hapa Nairobi, Kenya, J-Quarter halls. And the decision is out. That is review unsuccessful, and the radar is out. That is a bonus plus. That is 2 points to Team Zanzibar. Yo hapo at the left corner, right corner. Lula, an empty raid for Lula. Stepping back again. Ali. She is Ali. She is Ali. Ali claims a point. She claims a point, Ali. Hand stretch. That was a good hand stretch to the arms. And he gives out Ali the point to their team, that is Team Zanzibar. Nana, she's out. And Reda is out. Remember, this is just the first half, and Team Zanzibar very battling to beat Team Tanzania. They're stepping over. Amina attempted a tail there, but she's very careful. Amina, she walks back home majestically. Mina. But tie hold again, but the support is quick. Wanageuza, ukishika tunageuza, ukishika tunageuza. The point is ours. Wanashika wakigeuza, kisha point inakuwa yao. One on one dance, double entry. That was a double entry, but the referees, you don't see that. Strategic timeout. I believe that was a double entry, and Team Zanzibar, Team Tanzania also have got a technical point there for double entry. And once more, wanasema mama yao. One-on-one raid. Another chance. She tries it again. 3 points for team in favor of Team Zanzibar. Look at that at the right corner. Left raider. The first one. That is the right raider, I mean. Lula back home with an empty read. That is Rula. Knife 8. She's proving to be quite good on the raiding side. Knife 8. She takes out. In every raid she goes, she comes back with a point to the favor. Amazing team. Tempted. Hand stretch. Double tie hold. Quite a good one there. She's actually fighting. She's actually fighting and fighting. That is Fatuma. Musa on stretching. The left. The raider safe. Musa goes back again with a point. It's quite a range here. The scores we have Tanzania 27. It's half time, ladies and gentlemen. That is the first 20 minutes gone. And Team Zanzibar are leading. Actually leading with Team Zanzibar leading with a clean. Team Zanzibar, as I say, Team Zanzibar. They are 38 points, while Team Tanzania at 10 points. Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing how we see these two teams battling here at the stadium. But again, the match is not yet over. Second half, 20 more minutes to go for these two teams to battle their way at the finals. That is Team Tanzania and Team Zanzibar. We have Hasana, Amina, wanapambana kwa kweli, wanajaribu kwa kweli. Let's wait and see how it's gonna end today. 38 of Team Zanzibar and 10 points of Team Tanzania. Courtesy of the African Women's Kabaddi Championship here in Nairobi. In Nairobi, Kenya. It is not the first, but it is the second. The last one was held in Uganda, where Ugandans were crowned the champions of the African Women's Kabaddi. But today, we're gonna crown a new team. Is it Zanzibar, or Team Kenya, or Team Uganda? Is Team Uganda going to maintain their winning streak, or Team Kenya? who finished at the third place in 2023 during the African Women's Championship that was held in Uganda. Or is going to be Team Zanzibar, which finished second place during the championship that was held in Uganda in 2023. 20 more minutes to go for the dance. We are still going to witness some more angle hold, thigh holds and dives, hand stretching, surprise catches from Team Zanzibar. Na nikisema kwa kweli Hassan wa Zanzibar anajaribu kwa kweli. Amina yupo hapo with a great raider indeed. Don't forget Ali too. She's also a good raider from Team Zanzibar. On the other hand, we have Fatuma, Lula, and Hassan. They're just the best of Team Tanzania. They are just the best. Wanapambana kupambana kwa kweli. Team Tanzania versus Team Kenya. Team Tanzania versus Team Zanzibar. And if you're watching us online, remember, you feel free to mention your favorite team. Is it Team Kenya? Is it Team Kenya 1 or is it Team Kenya 2? Zanzibar, Tanzania, or is it Team Uganda? That is your choice to mention. You can also send your shoutouts to the best players you see on the mat. If it is Ali if it is Hassan from Zanzibar, is it Sina from Zanzibar, or is Amina from Zanzibar? Remember, at the corners we have Hamad and Musa. Haja is also there at the covers. Idrisa, sitasahau kumtaja Idrisa. Kwa kweli anapambana kupambana. On the other hand, on the Team Tanzania, Sofia yupo hapo, Fatuma yupo hapo, and team captain Stara yupo hapo. Yeye pia anapambana kupambana. Nana yule wa Tanzania pia yupo hapo, anamenyana na wale wa team Zanzibar. Just amazing how we see these two teams battling here at the stadium. That is Jaquat Halls. The first half ending, we're waiting for the amazing second half of this amazing game. And there it is. Substitution of fresh energy to Team in Tanzania. That is Sharon getting in. That is Sharon Abdeil. A fresh energy. And first rate again on the second half. The dance is just a bonus quick one for her. That is Lula. She takes a quick one, but the referee says no. You didn't raise one of your legs. You didn't get it. And they're going back. Lula. That is Knife 8 from Zanzibar. She claims a touch. Quite an energy. It was a touch. The referee says that was a touch. You go. Anaitwa Isaac Odiwuru Wakanda. That energy from after the left corner kick, a scorpion kick, they attempted one, but she raised above the success. She's a little bit afraid of the defense of Team Zanzibar. For that hand straight from Lula. Lula stretches again, a double tie hold, but she raises at the center high line. Throw it to the center line. And again, that is Amina. Amina there. A touch for Amina. Atafika, amefika kwa kweli. That is just amazing how Amina is stretching to the center line with a good energy there. Amina. 3 clean points. No, that is 2 points. Not yet a super raider. Wow. Taiho chain work there. They take her out. Hawezi amini hiyo kwa kweli. That was a surprise chain work. One-on-one dance. She's out. The battle is on. Team Zanzibar versus Team Tanzania. They're all out and all in. They seem to be a little bit frustrated, but the game is not over yet. This is the second half. Some more 10 more minutes to go. Number 5. Now that is Sharon, tie hold, double tie hold. Wanampeleka nyumbani na fujo kwa kweli. A little bit of confusion for the raider. That is Sharon from Team Tanzania. Ali claims a touch point. Good on energy there. She plays at the right in. Ali. But again, Fatuma once more. But Fatuma is she's a good lady with quite a sports. Quite a skill there. Fatuma kicking there. Fatuma dive. Reach the center like that. Clean 2 points. That is just amazing skills for the young lady, Fatuma. The 2 points again to Team Tanzania. They step again on stretching. Amina, left corner. She gets a touch point. Fatuma once more. Tanzania, look at that. It's a reach. Is it a reach or not? Just left. There's a raider safe, defender out. Anajaribu kwa kweli. That is Fatuma from Team Tanzania. She plays the raiding and she also the right corner of Team Tanzania. Look at that angle. The grip wasn't that strong. That's why she got out. Team Zanzibar. Fatuma. She's actually frustrating the defenders over Team Zanzibar. Surprise catch. And again, points after points for Fatuma. It is 10 points to Team. It is 51 points for Team Zanzibar. And 15 points to Team Tanzania. Stepping again at the left corner, surprise catch, but the stretch was quite late. The stretch was quite late. Wamemfinya, wamemkunja kwa mkungunja wale watoto wa Amina. Wanasema tumewasha hapa tu kwa mchezo, tutawapiga kuwapiga. Look at that. Once more. F8. Look at that stretch, but she stretches to the center line with the clean 2 points. That's a good energy for the lady there. Two points again. Number 3. That is Nana, the left corner. That is a weak ankle hold from the right corner. They know they've won the game. They know they've won the game, but 51 points. The timeout to Team Zanzibar, Team Tanzania. A strategy for their coach. Considering this is their first game, they're showcasing quite good upcoming players. This Team Tanzania versus Team Gladiators. The Kabaddi, the African Women's Kabaddi Championship here in Nairobi, Kenya. And my name is Hagai Derika Jwala. And our umpires for the day it is Isaac Odiwar Sindana Jamal. And the raider starts at the center. The 4 anti-raiders of the Tanzanian team, the 2-1 raider of the Zanzibar. That player. Look at that, look at that hand stretch. I believe she wants to try a back hold, a touch point. Touch point. Substitution, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, they take out Musa out. Musa is out. And Hassan comes back in. I mean Idrissa comes back in. Look at Fatuma stepping at the left corner and stitching a double tie hold, but that's a fail. She gives Fatuma a point. A bonus plus point for Team Tanzania. Look at Amina. This time around she's been caught, and that is what I expected of the ankle hold. She gave up in easily. Lula. Tenga toe touch there at the right corner. Left corner Lula. And stretching once more. Lula. Empty weight for Lula. They know they've won, that is 55 points to 16 over. 55 points of Zanzibar and 16 points of Tanzania. Idrissa on stretching. Double tie hold, a block. This one, it's just amazing how she double tie holds. She's going back home. Hand straight, look at that again. She dives. Just almost there. Anapambana kupambana kwa kweli. Quite cool. That's a good one, a good fight for the raider. That is Fatuma. She really fought to get all the defenders out, but they were so heavy for her. 5 more minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. The dance is just on. And the support is quite delaying for this amazing team. Nana on the left corner. Bonus for Nana. Across the center line. Injury for Nana. Injury for Nana. Nana, she is there. Injury for Nana, but the medical there is really ready to support any casualty. But she got a bonus point. That's Nana. Bonus point for Nana. A point for Zanzibar. That's a 1-1 point. A win-win-win match for these our two teams. In the substitution on the side of Team Tanzania. And Hamad just got in. That is Hamad. She just got in. Super tackle on. The energy is still on. That is Naifat. Look at her stretching. A clean touch point. She goes back home. She's busy. She's on business. She's not joking about this, but she gets a quick point and goes back home. 4 points again. That's an all out. But it's just only 3 more minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. 3 more minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Fatuma, and stretching double tie hold. Fatuma. Anakunjwa kwa kukunjwa kwa kweli. Substitution for Team Zanzibar. In fact, getting a point, a quick one. I'll show you warm up for Team Kenya and Team Ugandans are going to meet here after this amazing match. It's just going a quite amazing match that I really wish you to miss. That is just a game that is exciting. That is Team Kenya, our one versus Team Uganda after this amazing double tie hold, and she goes back. And she reaches amazing race to the center line with the point. That's a super raid. A super raid, ladies and gentlemen. A clean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Amazing lady. An estimation is not a game for this. An estimation is not a game. But 4 clean points. And let's wait for the umpires to decide on that. That is Seido Jamala Zako Diwar. Decide on that. Remember, my name is Hagai Derek Hachuala, the one and only commentator from the Kenya Kabaddi, African Kabaddi Union, and we are here to witness the clashes, the dances, the dives. 5 points to Team Tanzania. Look at that kick, scorpion kick from Risa. She touches, stretches. Raider save. 3 defenders of Team Zanzibar and 1 Raider from Team Zanzibar. They're dancing, they're battling. Look at that hand stretch. A push and fall. She's out actually. That is just amazing how these two strong teams are battling. There's a super tackle. wanasema wamewasha kuwasha kwa kweli. Jina langu ni Hagai Derek Ajoala, the one only commentator from the Kenya Kabaddi Union, and that is the end of this amazing match, ladies and gentlemen. Team Zanzibar winning. This is actually their winning streak today. They are winning against Team Tanzania. Remember, they were skin runners-up during the African Women Championship in 2023 that was held in Uganda, Kampala. And right now, let's hope and see. Is it going to be the same way? Is it going to be Team Zanzibar meeting Team Uganda, or is it going to be Team Kenya meeting Team Uganda? Oh, is it going to be Team Kenya meeting Team Zanzibar? Or is it Kenya 1 or Kenya 2 meeting Kenya 1 during their finals? And my name is Hagai Derek Ajoala, the one and only commentator of the Kenya Kabaddi Union.